Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Up front, lined up. It's first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Gives it to the back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Vols line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. visitors. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll run it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Attack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's how the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking to scramble. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass, it's Booker. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter.
Tennessee 21, Alabama 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. And you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
High completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The freshman brought down after a nice run.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Moving past the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over first and 10.
The Alabama offense onto the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Booker. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding some room at the 25. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they'll set up with a PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Testing the right side here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Toss play to the running back going left. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the market. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown. Tied. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Tennessee 38.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout. Alabama.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
To kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. Will start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Not able to connect, incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To throw, it's Booker. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Let's go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The shotgun running play call.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Back's got it again. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're going to run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Give it to the back again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
Brought down at the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
Tennessee, 45. Alabama, 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game. I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They'll let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the offense just takes a knee here.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And the ball to the ground. Defense has got the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the running back takes the handoff. Not a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the tailback's got it again. Fighting off the defender. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.